Welcome back everyone to this playthrough of the original Legend of Zelda. This is KangarooKannibal here. In the last episode, we went to the second dungeon, the moon. We beat Dodongo with the bombs, we got the magical boomerang. And in this episode, I'm just gonna go straight to the third dungeon because there's really nothing we need to get between the second and the third dungeon, so at least not that I can think of. And we got most of the stuff that we really needed early on in the game before we even went to the first dungeon, so once you get into this like Lost Forest area, just go, it's kind of on the western side of the map, just go down the screen here and here's the third dungeon. So let's go inside. Okay, now the third dungeon, it's still a relatively easy dungeon. At least that's what my opinion on it. These guys these guys are basically the bigger form of the gels that we saw earlier. Because if we had just the regular sword with us for this dungeon, they'd take 2 hits because you'd hit them once as like these big blobs, and then you'd hit them again, and then they kind of like become the smaller gels that we've seen. So they're pretty easy enemies though, especially with the white sword. Alright, here we have some dark nuts. Now these guys are tougher. These are one of the tougher enemies that we'll see early on. Now you cannot attack them from the front. You can only attack them from the side or from the back, like that. So just try to set yourself up so that you can get them from the side or behind. And then grab the bombs there. Grab the compass in here. Write these keys. Excuse me. Avoid the spikes here. Go through the door. Some more dark nuts in here. Yeah, they're kind of annoying enemies, but I mean, just get yourself, just try to corner them. And now that we're dropping like any good items, I've noticed that too. Of course we have some more in here. Oh, I don't even have to fight these ones. I could just get around them, but of course I can't. Alright, there we go. Alright, now once we're in here, we're gonna grab the raft. Now, this is actually the item we'll need to get to the 4th dungeon. I think that's the only spot you really need it. You also another place you can use it is to get another secret heart container in the overworld. So once you got that, let's go back this way. And nope, that's not the way we should go because we can't go that way. Alright, let's make. So once you got that, let's make our way this way. Alright, now we got some new enemies in here. We got the sun. Now, suns do not hurt you. But they are annoying because if you get hit by them, you lose your sword for about like 5 seconds. So they're a rather annoying enemy, especially when you got lots of enemies like in here. But just be aware, they do not hurt you. See, I'll let this one hit me as many times as I need it to. It will not ever hurt me. It's just annoying because you'll just lose your sword. So just remember that with those sun enemies. Why am I using my sword? I just thought of that. Why am I using my sword? I could be using my boomerang, which is a lot easier with these keys. And I'm using my sword to fight them. I don't know why I was doing that. Oh, finally a heart. Is it me, or is that like the first heart that I've actually gotten in this dungeon? These guys do not drop hearts ever. And then we'll grab this key. I'm gonna go down this way first just to see where. Some more dark nuts in here. Is that? I'm trying to figure out if I've been down this way before. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, I think I got really lost there for a second. I think I'm actually not going the right way just yet. I'm gonna go back to where I was before and then... Okay, I think we go... Yeah, we're gonna go up here first. Alright, now here, you have to move one of the blocks. Maybe it's the left one. Alright, there we go. And, did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? Actually, yes, we did. And it's made life a lot simpler for us. Alright, so I'm gonna use remember to use my boomerang this time. And apparently that's just a key in that room. They already told me that. Yeah, you have to wait and listen to him say it all over again, unfortunately. I'm gonna hit you for that. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Avoid the energy balls. Yeah, if you hit him, you can actually... he'll throw energy balls at you. That's kind of... I always found that funny, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna battle these guys just to hope they drop some hearts or something. I mean, it's not like I need them, but... And luckily that one did. Okay, we got the map in here. Okay, now you'll notice there is some. I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna take a second to just explain this. There is a bit of a misunderstanding here with this dungeon. This dungeon is called the Manji, and if you look at the top left corner with the you get the map, it'll look kind of like a swastika, a reverse swastika. That's not what it is. It's a Manji. A Manji, I believe, is a popular symbol in Japan, and I believe its origins, it's a ancient Buddhist symbol, so I think that it comes from that. So yeah, there was a bit of controversy with that, but that's not actually, Nintendo is not, it's not a swastika. It's a Manji. So Nintendo was not trying to offend anyone with that symbol. So now you're in here. There'll be more dark nuts. Wow, that was actually a lot simpler for me. Usually they're a lot harder for me than that. Okay, and this is the last room though. And then the next room is the final area. Come on. There we go. I lost my sword for 5 seconds. There we go. Sun's gonna be really annoying sometimes. Okay, now the next... I'm gonna equip the bombs because this boss in here you'll need bombs for. Well, you don't need them. That'll make the battle a lot simpler because you can hurt it with your sword too, but I usually use bombs. Okay, now... I hate this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I absolutely hate this boss because I'm never good at it. Just place a bomb right next to it, and if you're lucky, sometimes depending on where you place it, it'll destroy a certain amount of the heads. So it has like 4 heads right there, and you can beat any of them with your sword if you but it becomes a lot faster once you destroy parts of its heads, but as you just saw there. But if you're lucky, you can actually destroy it and you get it like right in the perfect area at the perfect time. You can get it with one bomb. Alright, so that's the third dungeon. That's the Manji. So thank you all for watching. So on the video here, and then in the next episode we'll go to the fourth dungeon. So I'll see you guys later.